Welcome back everyone, I'm KPlays Games, this is Battletech and we're carrying on with our campaign. In the previous episode, a lot of things happened. We did the first big storyline mission to rescue an experimental dropship which had, for 200 years, been half buried in a moon. We killed all the pirates that were guarding it, and the Royal House of Canopia gave us some engineers and they got it back in space and handed it over to the real person who gave us a contract, who was the lady Kamea Arano, who did not in fact die 3 years ago during her coronation. That was fake news. She's very much alive and working hand in hand with the Canopian royal family to take back her throne and make the Aurigan Reach a neutral buffer between two states which are about to go to war with each other. And she's asked us to help regain the throne. I'm not sure she realises there's only 4 of us, but she has asked us. And when we got that dropship into orbit, the engineers found a fully intact Centurion in the cargo and they gave it to us. So we've got that refitted. It's going to take 33 days to refit it, but that's fine. We've got more than enough medium mechs and this very small assassin to use as a backup in case we need to, so we can afford to wait that length of time. The Blackjack is in the workshop for 4 days. That's because we deliberately overheated it ourselves just to get the kill on one of the enemy mechs. We came very close to, well, I think we came very close to getting that entire heavy mech, but unfortunately Glitch killed it instead. She blew up the core when we were going for the shoulder. Oh well, can't be helped. And Lady Kamea Arano not only paid us over 1 million credits, but she paid what we owed to the bank as well. So all the travel restrictions have been lifted. These little brackets denote places you've already been to, so these were the only places we could go to. We've been flying around between these for this entire playthrough, doing terrible little missions, and now we've got all this to play with. We don't have enough faction standings to get into these places, as we see. Travel restricted, travel restricted, travel restricted. But all this stuff, we can go to any one of these planets we want and pick up contracts. And as we see, this is the average challenge of all these. And we know that our mechs in total have a drop tonnage somewhere around 2 skulls. So we've been doing lots of half skull and 1 skull things because that's all we had available. So I think because we've got lots and lots of money, we should try and find a planet which isn't too far away and has a challenge of 1.5 skulls. I mean, that is 1 million miles away. 43 days, that's too long, I think. 27 days, that's not too bad. 30 days, 24. Alright, this looks good. This is all like 1 skull and 1.5 skull and 2 skull up here. 22, that's good. 21, 19 to Clough's Stand. Even though there is a travel contract here, let's have a look at the contract, shall we? The available contracts are this and this, so I think we should just do that. We're at the stage where we've got enough money to last for 6 months, so for the foreseeable future and probably for the rest of this playthrough, we're going to be taking maximum salvage.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Another random event. And the Yang, the chief engineer, is complaining that this little dropship we're in is far too small and he hasn't got enough space. And let's just fill every last corner of the Leopard dropship with mech base supplies. No, let's just do a small number. Here we are. We've gained +1 tech point boost for 14 days. And that's good because tech points is going to speed up how long it's going to take to do this. As we see, it was saying 33 days, it's only going to take 24 now. And the Blackjack is going to be ready tomorrow instead of in 5 days time. That was just with +1 med tech. The more tech points you can get, the faster you'll get your work done. We're back to just doing random contracts until we get another story one to do.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
I think we'll leave the morale effect on 0, just normal pay. That'll do. It'll be fine. Another random event, and they're arguing. Right, I'm splitting the arguing over who gets the last cup of coffee. I'm going to split it between them. There we are. They've both gained the following tags for 30 days. High spirits. And high spirits reduces the cost of them using morale abilities. This is fantastic. So that means we want to make sure we take Demon and Decker on the next missions for the next 30 days, because they get half price abilities. Both of them. That's fantastic.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
And we've arrived at the new planet. What's in the store? I'm not sure we've been here before. Maybe we have. I haven't checked where we are on the map. LRM 20 plus 1 damage. That's a bit tasty. Stick that on the trebuchet. Instead of doing 4 times 20, it's 5 times 20. So this is actually plus 20 damage. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. Someone remind me to buy that before we leave this planet. Let's launch the contract. Centurion's not ready, don't care. See, this is the little thing that says they have high spirits, so let's put Demon in the trebuchet. Because we are continually trying to level up all of our pilots so no one gets left behind. Because what ends up happening is that you train your 4 favourite pilots to really high skills, and then they get injured, and then for some reason you have to do a timed mission, and you have to do a mission right away, and all you have left is a badly trained person. So let's go.
Mechwarriors, prepare for combat.
Okay, just a little half skull mission. This should not be a challenge.
Command interface initiated.
And we're in the tundra. If any of you know what song I'm thinking of, then that's great. Okay, tundra biome increases the unit's heat sinking ability by 15%. Fantastic. Let's just
Heading out.
get everybody piling forward.
I'm there.
This here is a geothermal vent. If you stand on it, you only sink 50% of your normal heat, even if you pass through it. So let's not pass through that. Let's just go down this road
Moving to position.
with our 2 frontline brawlers.
Moving out.
Here's
I've
some
got
bad
something.
guys. So we're going to get the blackjack in cover, facing that way, and the trebuchet is going to go in cover somewhere. Lots of sprint, that looks good. All these extra evasion pips because of our abilities, which are passive. 5, wow. Vehicle, okay. Must remember that. And a 4 and a 4. Right, a little spider. Ow, that hurt.
Yes, Commander.
Right, our turn. Let's just go and punch this thing. Apparently, this is a rare attack, according to that. Well, I'll take it. 85% chance to hit, 85 damage. He is fully armoured, but we should be able to smash it. And there's another vehicle.
Engaging.
BAM! Take that. Wow, look at the stability damage we
Inflicted
did.
some heavy damage.
And because we did so much stability damage, it's unstable, which means it lost all its evasion.
Receiving you.
So everyone else should have an easier time of picking this thing off. Because we're in the tundra, I'm just going to jump. Jumping really far in the tundra is fine, especially when you're jumping into water.
Up high.
Even though this guy's got all energy weapons which generate tons of heat. See? His heat is just like not even existent. Doesn't even exist.
Engaging.
Goodbye, little spider. No, not quite. Oh well. 2 wounds.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Blackjack can just stay where he is. And allegedly, you can see that. Oh, it's a Jenner. That's quite annoying. Well, we'll just
All weapons
hopefully
committed.
finish off this spider. There we go. Pop.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Enemy units 25%, so that's 1 of the 4.
Commander?
You have high spirits, so we can do a precision strike straight away. We'll just go for one of the legs.
This should be good.
40% damage reduction, not great. We did a decent amount, softened up quite a lot of its armour actually. That's pretty good.
They're getting the angle on.
Yeah, but you'll be fine. Narc attach. Don't know what that means. Oh, it's a tag. Yeah, so this one's going to be easier to hit by everything.
Damage minimal. Orders.
Now it's us. Well, allegedly the... Hey, we're only going to get 1 move before this Jenner goes.
Orders?
Now, Decker, because of his high spirits, he can do a precision strike on the cheap. So if he can jump and target the Jenner, which he can, which is fantastic,
Acknowledged.
he's going to precision strike the Jenner just simply to knock it down into rank 2, so everyone else gets to shoot at it as well. Again, we'll just go for a leg. It's good. Another evasion down, and it's been
That is
shoved
something
down 1 rank.
Receiving you.
Behemoth is within range to stomp on this vehicle, so let's just go and stomp on it.
Coordinates received.
This should instantly kill it as long as we hit.
Ugh.
Boom! Dead. 170 damage.
One more for the trash.
And what is this going to do? That is the question. I'm going to jump quite far forward.
Engaging jump jets.
This is a bit of a risk because we don't have very much armour. Well, we've got decent armour on the Blackjack, I suppose. Not an awful lot, but enough. Hey, do we want to have a go at the Narc? Or do we want to have a go at the Jenner? I think I'm going to have a go at the Narc. Because we've
All
got really good
weapons
chance to hit.
committed.
Miss, hit, hit. Didn't... Oh, we did kill it. Good. Phew. I didn't see an orange number.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Right, so now it's
Waiting for orders.
just this Jenner, all on its own. You can't zoom out any further than that, but allegedly if we move here, it goes gold.
Ordnance
So let's
received.
do that. And you've actually got precision strike left, so we'll just again go for a
All
shoulder.
weapons are go.
Ah, good. Now it's its turn. We'll probably kill this thing next turn, and that'll be that. Quite a quick mission, we hope. Took some hits, but you're fine. And now the Jenner gets to go again. Ow. Oh, great. Head
I'm
hit.
hit. Reporting major armor loss.
Yeah, I know. So just go and punch it.
Move order received.
Boom! Have that.
Scored a critical hit.
Yes,
And the Blackjack is gonna move. Good. Yellow, that's what we like to see. And just smash it. Boom, boom, boom. Not quite dead.
Enemy mech critical damage
Good to go.
detected.
Rather annoying. Right, just fire everything you have at it. There we go. All done.
Enemy eliminated.
Mission successful.
It's another one under the belt. 18,000 pay. Behemoth got hit in the head, but it's fine. We've got replacement people. We're going to get everything from this mission anyway, so we'll just pick these and click confirm. There we are, got everything. Aha, and the next storyline mission has popped up. What is he moaning about mechs needing repaired? There's nothing wrong with the mechs. What is he talking about? Idiot. Hey, let's have a look at these. 2 skull. Ooh. Ah, look, we're actually being offered better ones. I think 17 days there, 32 days to Weldry. Wow. B team. The B team is quite an interesting mission. You're training a group of rookie mech warriors, so you only get to take, I think, 1, maybe 2 of your own mechs, and everything else is just whatever the locals have, and they're absolute garbage. So I may wish to not do that one. It is 1.5 skulls, and we're only taking one, maybe 2 of our own mechs, and the rest of them will be absolute trash. It does pay an awful lot, but I think not. Now this one, max salvage 5 out of 23. That looks much more like it. Kind of holding off on doing the storyline. We might do that at the start of the next episode.
Receiving you.
Right. Base weapon hit, yes please.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Base weapon hit, yes please.
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Recoil penalty is when you use autocannons, because each time you fire an autocannon at the same target, it's more difficult to hit due to recoil. But you want to go up guts anyway, just to get more and more health.
Mech warrior training complete.
Standing by.
Nothing to do there. Glitch can get this. Base melee hit doesn't really apply, but again, you want your piloting up just to get your unsteadiness thresholds up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Right, that's all the training done. The Centurion's only 8 days away. So if we're going to do this, it's 17 days, which gives us 9 days to refit something else. And I've reminded myself to come back in the store and buy this LRM 20 Plus.
New weapon systems available.
So I'm pretty sure we can spend the other 9 days upgrading the... I was going to say Centurion, I meant Trebuchet. Right, so take this off, put this on 10 days, absolutely perfect, and the firepower goes up to 200. Wow, this is now like our biggest damage dealing mech, even though it's our fire support. That's awesome, I like that a lot. Confirm, confirm.
Right, I'll get it in the schedule.
We do have another SRM 4, tonnage 2, tonnage 1. So this thing would lose another ton of armor. I'm not sure if it can really afford that. Two, 4, it's hardly got any armor. Take a jump jet off, put the armor back on. At least the firepower is now in triple figures, so it takes 3 days. We'll just add that to the
On it.
back of the queue.
I'll let you know when that's done.
As we see here, what you can do, you can click on Manage Tasks and you can reorder the order in which these things are done, which is pretty damn good. So we'll move the Trebuchet up to the top, because we're going to use that in the next mission as soon as we arrive at the planet. The Centurion is basically just one of our backup mechs, so we'll do that anyway. So, command center, contract, hide the evidence, negotiate, give us all the stuff, let's go.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Engines primed. All
And another random event. Medical expenses. Then Darius reckons we're running a little low on medical supplies. So let's have a look. We can buy the minimum to restock, or we can spend 25,000. We've got plenty of money. We'll spend 25,000 and we'll get some extra supplies to boost the medical efficiency. Right, +2 medical points. And Behemoth was out for 20 days. She's now only out for 8. Every point you put into medical or medtech makes a huge difference. Not do the mission quite yet. Let's check what's in this store. Wow, this planet has absolutely nothing. +5 melee damage. It's quite nice. Now we can put that on the Shadowhawk. +1 melee hit, which is +1 chance to hit with your melee attacks. That's pretty good. And -10% stability damage taken. You know what, it's only 22,000.
New equipment
Just buy
available.
That's only 22,000. We'll just buy it. And we'll go to bays and we'll have a look at the Shadowhawk. Equipment. Gyro. +1 chance to hit melee. And Armod. +5 melee damage. It's going to take 7 days to do that.
Logged and
We'll
noted.
confirm and we'll put the
Shouldn't be too hard.
Shadowhawk up to the top. And then we'll just hang on it for 7 days. And then we'll launch a contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shadowhawk is done. Right, so now it does 90 in melee instead of 85. And it's more accurate at punching things as well. So we could also now think about putting a support weapon on it, but that would mean losing some armor. And this is half a ton. We do have a half-ton ammo for it, so we could sacrifice 1 ton of armor to put a machine gun on this, if we're going to use it for punching things. Maybe that is a good idea. I know that the machine gun... See, the small laser only does half a ton, and the machine gun and ammo adds up to 1 ton, and the small laser does 20 damage, and the machine gun does 3 times 5, which is 15. But machine guns get extra bonuses to critical hits, and this is per hit, so it's 5 shots doing 3 damage each of which gets a really good chance of doing critical hits. Then critical hits destroy modules on enemy mechs. So, how long would it take to do that? 3 days, 4 days. Well, you know what? Let's just do it.
Right. I'll get it in the
We've
schedule.
got the money. We're not really in any rush to do this mission. Well, we kind of are now that I've spent loads.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
And we're back to the flashy yellow, but that's fine. We'll make money. Well, that's all the high spirits have expired. That's not a huge issue. I'd rather have an upgraded mech than cheaper abilities. Alright, so the Shadowhawk is now actually 164, so I suppose we should rename it, because its firepower has gone up. Now let's do this mission. Launch contract. And who do we want to take? I think I'm going to keep Demon, because she really needs to get at least some ability. Everyone else has got 2 abilities. She's right on the cusp. As we see, her stats are pretty low compared to everyone else. She really needs to stay on missions to get trained up. Right, big Shadowhawk, big Vindicator, Decker. Or should we replace Decker with Medusa? Because they've got the same skills. I think we'll just sub in Medusa for this one.
Mechwarriors, prepare for combat.
Right, that looks good. We're only getting paid 34,000, but we are getting 5 choices from a total of 23 salvage. That's very tasty indeed. As long as there is 23 things to pick from, of course.
Command
That is
interface initiated.
That is quite a lot of stuff.
Should have brought a coat.
Right. The base is all the way up here. And the garrison is all the way down here, so let's just get towards the garrison.
Acknowledged.
Smash these fools. Let's not stand on the unstable ground. This orange stuff is rough terrain. Reduces your movement speed and causes you to take 150% stability damage from all attacks. But it is more difficult to hit us in melee. Not that that's a huge consideration at the moment. Man, this trebuchet can really move.
Rolling.
Suppose you could refit the trebuchet with other
Waiting
weapons,
for
like
order.
short-range weapons. Because it is so fast, you can make it a
Order.
front-line brawler, I suppose. Right, let's get into cover. Because I think we're going to spot the enemy. Yes,
I've got
we
a
are.
sensor trace.
It's probably going to go straight to combat now. Not
Move
quite.
order received.
But we are going to have to get everyone... In fact, you're going to have to... Oh, that's direct sight. Well, that's good. You're in cover at least. Can't believe they can run up that cliff. Whoop, straight up. Okay, let's see what we've got. They have a blackjack. It's fully armoured. And this locust is fully intact as well. Miss! Oh no, it hit. Ah, you little swing. Right, one of us gets to go, and then their blackjack gets to go. And this is 4 medium lasers, 2 AC2s. It's exactly the same as ours, and it's fully armoured. So,
Standing by.
who do we want to go first? Well, allegedly, our Shadowhawk is within range to punch it. Obviously, punching isn't as much damage as the weapons are. So, we are in a tundra, which again is good heat sinking. So I think we're gonna... So we can actually get 3 chevrons. And we can get 4, which is our MG as well. And we're still in cover, and we got 4 evasion. Let's do this.
Acknowledged.
See if we can cause any critical hits on its weaponry. Everything's got a really good chance to hit, because this hasn't moved yet. Right, let's see.
On it.
No critical hits, but we did damage it quite a lot in its core. Yeah, that hit us, but not by much. That's great.
Yeah.
And it has exposed its side to us. That's interesting.
Position
I'm just
confirmed.
gonna pretty much ignore this locust. I just want to get rid of this blackjack. So we'll just do a really boring open
Attacking
fire.
from position.
Because he's on this side, it's all going to damage this side. And the blackjack, our own blackjack is going to do exactly the same. It's going to move over here, hit it on the right side. Good chances to hit. Ooh, that's nice.
Commander?
Still haven't destroyed anything on it though. Well, apparently, if our trebuchet moves down here, it's also
I'm there.
on the right hand side sector of this blackjack. Let's see how you deal with 200 damage, my friend.
10-4.
Reduced by 20%. But that's still an awful lot. Oh, there he goes.
Reporting critical hit.
Something essential like this. Uh-oh. Is that more enemies, or is that turrets from the base? I think it's probably turrets from the base. That's good that he has gone first, because then rank 3, it's us to go first. Pack armor's a bit
Reporting
weak.
Minimal damage.
Yeah, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Ready for orders.
Actually, I think we're going to attack this locust from the rear. 90% chance to hit, even though it's got 4 evasion, and because we're hitting it from the rear, the cover thing is flashing on and off to let us know we're going to ignore the cover. That's what we are going to do with Behemoth, but not right now, because that's going to go straight after
Yes,
the
Commander.
first of us goes. So let's instead bring up the Blackjack, and we have enough morale to do a cold shot, so we'll do that. It'll probably kill it. Even if it doesn't, it's going to force it down into phase 2.
All weapons committed.
That looks good. Didn't kill it, but it has
Waiting
moved
for
it to
orders.
phase 2, and now the Shadowhawk can do this.
Aye, aye.
Can't quite see the Locust, I'll just mouse
Right
over
weight
it.
into it.
Boom! Dead. And machine gun the remains just to add insult
Might
to
be some
injury.
good salvage there.
What do you need?
And just to preserve the ammo
Copy that.
in Demon's Trebuchet, Medusa is just gonna open fire with everything he has. There we go, that's dead. 100%. The garrison is dead.
That one's gone.
And now it's us again. So we will sprint the fire support people up first. And here we go. Just gotta get up here, kill the base. Turrets.
Good to go.
Well,
Affirmative.
apparently Behemoth has a direct line of sight to this turret, whatever it is. 4 AC2s.
Roger.
That's quite nasty. And now it's dead.
Turret destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
And Medusa is going to jump. And then sensor lock this turret.
Sensors.
Light LNM
Locked on.
turret. Yeah, that's what hit us last time. So hopefully... It looks like we've got direct line of sight to that turret, you know, with our trebuchet. And in fact we do. We only need 97 of it to hit it. And each of these is doing 100. But I just want to make sure.
Firing all weapons.
Could have split fire between the turret and one of the target buildings, but
Enemy structure is weakening.
I really wanted to make sure it died.
Target destroyed.
And now the Blackjack. What can that do? Can it jump and see anything? Yes, it can. Right, let's just jump.
Engaging jump jets.
What can it see? This building. So we just fire
Engaging
on it.
target.
We need to destroy 5 buildings. I think there's probably only 5 targetable buildings up here. Yes, there is.
Receiving you.
Right, we have to completely demolish this entire
Move order
base.
received.
Not going to be a huge problem. Right, you fire on that.
Firing.
Yep.
And you just move up here.
Confirmed.
And fire on this.
Roger that.
And the Blackjack is just going to move up and open fire at whatever it can see, which is this building again.
Engaging target.
Heat gain's just not even worth worrying
Good shot,
about.
Commander.
There we go.
Enemy structure down.
That's one.
Target building destroyed.
Standing by.
And Trebuchet's going to move up. It's going to split
Rolling.
fire. Well, I would, but Demon doesn't have the split fire ability. Which building is intact? This one, 200.
Taking the shot.
If everything hits, this will die. It may even die anyway. Oh well, not quite.
Commander.
You move up.
Got it.
Shoot at this.
Target confirmed. Target eliminated.
Aye, aye.
You can move to here.
Location confirmed.
Apparently we can't even see the other two buildings yet. Smash
Target
it.
confirmed.
There we go. Nice. 3 out of 5 buildings gone.
What's next?
What's up, boss?
And we're exiting combat again because we haven't got line of sight to them. Now we will.
I copy.
Yep. Enemy contact. Yeah, buildings.
Heading out.
Let's just sprint everyone.
I'm there. Commander,
Just stay where you are and demolish this.
locking on target.
There we go.
Brought it down, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
And Medusa, if you could just do the same, move
Move
up
into
and
position.
demolish that building, and that should be the end of this mission.
Acknowledged.
If he does enough damage. Not quite. I think the Vindicator's days are
Waiting for
numbered.
orders.
I think as soon as this Centurion comes online, we're going to replace the Vindicator with a Centurion.
Firing.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Oh, why do we have to extract? Maybe we haven't killed everything here. Usually, when you've completely destroyed everything, it just lets you leave instantly. Maybe there's one
Rolling.
unit or another turret somewhere that I haven't seen. Can't think where it would be. Not overly concerned.
Location confirmed.
On it.
Very strange indeed. Enemy turn. Enemy turn? What enemy? I killed everything. What are you talking about? Oh well, let's just go.
Copy that.
And we can.
Commander? Coordinates received.
Yeah, we can. We'll just jump.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's get out of here. And here comes the dropship. Picks us all up. And away we go.
Mission successful.
So what was all that about with enemy turn and no extraction? Must have been something on the map that we didn't see. And no injuries, no damage. Let's pick a blackjack. Look, right, we're going to get a locust and sell that. That's good. AC2, don't care. We don't really care what we get. We'll just pick up the weapons because they're worth more. There we are.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Scrap 144. Send it to storage. Go to the store. Click sell. Now it's worth 184. That's stopped the finances being angry with us. That's good. Right, contracts. Well, look at this. We've got more than 2 contracts. For the longest time, we've had just 2 contracts. And all these contracts here are at this current planet. No travel needed. So we can just run contract after contract after contract after contract. Assassinate or battle? Assassinate looks pretty good. Let's have a look at our barracks and our mech warriors. See who we can train up.
Commander.
Yeah, good.
Training complete.
Me. Oh, not that one. That one. Minus 45 minimum range.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
Yes, Commander.
Hooray! You finally got something. And because, I mean, I would usually do these in order just to balance them all out. But I do want her to have one ability. Because she's in the, she's now in the trebuchet that does 200 damage with 2 weapons. I would quite like to be able to split these 2 weapons on different targets and do 100 to each. So that's what she's getting. Yes.
Mech warrior training
Good
complete.
to go.
I'm here.
Good. Jolly good. Right. Let's do this assassination thing. And always as always, we're going to do maximum salvage, except... Do we need to keep the B team, or do we want the A team? Our gunner is 5, which is the same as glitches at our base 2 hit chance, so I think we'll keep Demon around for a little while longer. 444, 554. Yeah, we're just going to keep these guys right where they are. The Blurb and Darius reckon that the target of the assassination is in a heavy mech. We shall see. 3 objectives on the map. That's where they saw him last. And we can see some sort of mech. I can't identify it at this range. I can't zoom in. Engage and destroy the target and move to the evac zone. Alright, there is a lot of bad guys here. That's where the enemy mech is. There's ambushers here, which is another lance. And there's his support lance up here. Just as well, we went max salvage, eh? Right, we can probably jump further than we can sprint in this soup, so let's do that.
Engaging jump.
That's our 2 frontline people moved up.
Engaging jump jets.
And Trebuchet doesn't have any jump jets, so we'll just hide it behind this island.
Rolling.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
I know, we've already identified that. Genius. And again, we're going to jump. And stay in water. 5 evasion.
Here we go.
No heat generation.
I've got it.
Here we go. You're also going to jump. Striker Narc, LRM-10 and a tag beacon. Interesting. Alright, let's
Engaging jump jets.
jump this here. And the trebuchet is just going to move up a little bit. Just a tiny little bit diagonally. Right, enemies moving 5 and 4 and 2. Yeah, the striker is the 2. That was a known vehicle, now it's unknown. Alright, they have 2 mechs, 2 vehicles. Half armoured spider. Wah, you missed. And versus this, it's a half armoured locust. With a medium laser and 2 MGs. Is this going to try and kick us, or is it just going to fire? Ow, I just headbutted us in the kneecap. Oi. You want to have a close combat fight with a Shadowhawk that I've upgraded for close combat? Do you really want to do that? Hey, we all get to go before this narc thing goes, so someone's going to have to kill that narc. We can't quite get around behind this locust, but we're just going to attack it from here. 90% chance to do 90 damage. We're just going to absolutely wreck this thing. Go on! Right, it didn't quite kill it, but it has lost all its evasion. Let's just jump this thing up here. Face all the enemies. I would quite like to kill the narc. There's no much point shooting at that. Can't see that. Pretty good chance to hit this. Come on. We saw an orange number. There we go. Excellent.
Vehicle down.
Right. I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get the trebuchet to move. Yes.
I'm there.
Then we're going to split fire. We're going to put one lot of LRMs on this annoying little locust and the other lot on this annoying little vehicle. $65, 60. Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. 65 and 70.
Acknowledge.
Go on, kill it. There we go. Boom! Right, let's kill this as well. Come on, come on. Yes! Perfect.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle removed.
Oh, you betcha. Right, let's see. Let's jump the blackjack forward. I want to keep it in the water. Just to bleed the heat. Now, due to killing all these things, our resolve has jumped up, so we get to do a precision strike, and we're just going to hit it straight in the core.
All weapons committed.
That looks good. Ah, only one. Damn. Direct fire. Big gun mechs get better as your gunnery skills improve. They get so much better. Something way back here has... looks like an LRM 10, maybe an LRM 15, something like that.
Commander.
And because we did call shot on that, it's now...
Standing by.
do we want to fire another 40?
Receiving you.
I'm suddenly beginning to realise we haven't quite put enough ammunition in the trebuchet. This still has...
Ready for orders.
Yep.
It's rather annoying. It still has 2 evasion pips on it. So we would
Commander.
rather get the Shadowhawk to attack this. We'll just jump, just to make sure we're getting 3 gold chevrons. 3 evasion's pretty good.
I copy.
That was 3 white chevrons. I made an arse of that. But as you know, this chance to hit is per missile, not per weapon. So at least something's gonna hit.
Roger.
Didn't do very much, but we did hit. And the enemy chose to move something else that wasn't this.
What do you need?
That was a stupid mistake. Luckily for us, the AI is a bit stupid, so we'll get some evasion up. Then we'll shoot at this. That's more like it.
Locked on.
Come on, come on. Oh, lots of orange numbers. Ooh, good.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah, not quite good enough though. I think it's gonna go now. It didn't move, it just wasted its entire turn. Well, that's fine. I think we'll just blackjack this thing to death now. And
All
boom.
weapons committed.
That looks nice. There we go. That's the escort all dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It sounds more like a vehicle than something else. Oh, yeah, we've seen something. That's an unknown mech. Hopefully it's our target. Enemy turn. 4. If it is a medium... If it is... This can't be a heavy mech. Maybe this is one of the ambushers. Oh, I don't know. I'm just second guessing everything. Just shut up and jump over the hill and see what the hell it is, alright? Just go. It's javelin! That's not a heavy mech. There's a mech down here. This must be the ambushers. At least I'm really hoping it is. It's only got 1 evasion. I don't think we need to bother doing a precision strike or a sensor lock. We're just going to fire on it.
Affirmative. Think I hit something good.
It sounds like a vehicle they've got that moves in number 3.
Orders.
And you are also going to move up. I don't really want to jump jet this guy because the Shadowhawk's going to have to pretty much spend all next turn just moving or sprinting to bleed the heat. But that looks very much like he's got gold chevron. Really good chance to hit with everything. 20% reduced damage, 40%. Oh, annoying. Oh, we'll get there. I think we'll do the trebuchet next and just try and sandpaper some more stuff off this thing. Yeah, she's gonna have to move.
Coordinates received.
Only just about in range to hit this. Not great. Only 40%.
All weapons are go.
But enough of them hit. Can the blackjack get a line of sight? Yes, it can. Can it get unobstructed? No, it cannot. Moves here, gets 3 evasion. That's good. Right, let's see if our direct fire hero can kill this thing. 70, 70, 65, and fire. That looks good. That's very good.
Hell yeah.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And that was one of the ambushers, because the destroy ambushers thing has moved to 25%. So I'm gonna reserve all the way down, let them come to us. No nasty surprises. In phase 2 we're gonna reserve again.
Yes, Commander.
Shadowhawk. Sprint. 5 evasion over here.
Hauling ass.
Bleed all that heat off. Excellent. 2 mechs. So there's 2 mechs and a vehicle.
Waiting for orders.
You are also going to sprint. 3, 4. 4's good.
On the move. Full speed.
He should lose his stability. No? No. And the blackjack is also going to sprint. He's just going to kind of hide back here a little bit.
Full throttle.
Waiting for orders.
And of course the trebuchet is also going to run as far up as it can. 4 evasion looks good.
Full speed. No target.
Might have very long range weapons, but they're not massively long range. Right, one of these is the target. That's rather annoying. Usually I'd split off the ambushers from the target, because we know we've destroyed 1 ambusher. That was 25%, so there's 3 ambushers and the target. I'm assuming that is the target. Do we want to reserve down again? Yes. Let something come into vision range. I'm going to reserve all the way down.
Standing by.
That's quite a lot of massed
Good to
firepower. I really don't want to stick my head out, but I kind of have to.
Yes,
What
Commander.
about the Vindicator? Ah, the Vindicator. That's good. The Vindicator in cover, and it can see just that thing in the front, whatever it is. We've got tons of resolve to play with. What is this? It's a Centurion. That is not a heavy mech. LRM-10, AC-10. AC-10 is a bit of a worry, and it's on its right arm. So, precision strike on this. Try and hit the right arm if you can. Decent chance to hit.
Locked on.
Our primary target is taking damage.
You hit everything but the right arm, you
Waiting
idiot.
for orders.
But luckily, the old trebuchet can indeed get a direct line on it,
Rolling.
which is perfect. Don't have to do a precision strike, she's got good enough chance to hit it. That's more like
What's up,
it.
boss? On my way.
It's only a white chevron. Not the best chance to hit.
Engaging.
And now... Blackjack's going to move to try and get a direct line of sight. And a gold chevron. And the Blackjack is going to precision strike. And we're going to go for the head. It'll probably hit the shoulders and CT, but it doesn't really matter. If we hit the head, it's a bonus.
All weapons committed.
Hit the shoulder, that's good enough.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Our target
detected.
is bugging out. Stop it before it gets away.
Yeah, this is the problem. That Centurion is just going to sprint to here. If it gets to here, it escapes and we fail the mission. So,
Waiting for orders.
this moves in rank 2. So if we... Right, one of the vehicles moves in rank 3, this one. So if we were to reserve down, that vehicle would go in rank 3, then it would be us again. That's probably a good idea.
Standing by.
And hopefully someone's got enough resolve to do a... Yeah,
Orders.
right, we'll get the Blackjack just to do nothing but stand still and do another precision strike on this. Try and hit the other torso.
All
It'll probably
weapons
core it.
committed.
But at least it's moved it down to rank 1. Killed it, that's fine.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Right, let's get some more salvage.
Commander.
How far can you jump? Can you do a jump that's... Right, that'll do. Shoot this vehicle. Because vehicles are annoying and they need to die. Nay!
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Yeah?
Can you see anything? You can if you jump.
Here we go.
We're just going to sensor lock the javelin. There's no point firing at it. Sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
And then Trebuchet is going to move up. So it's
Ordnance
gold
received.
chevron. We just about got enough resolve to do a precision strike, so let's do that on the core. Here we go. Oh, evil. Javelin, we'll probably... Yeah, I'm going to reserve down. Let that vehicle go first.
Minimal damage on that hit.
And reserve.
Gotcha.
And here comes the vehicle. Scorpion. Which apparently has an autocannon. Yep, AC5 and an MG.
Receiving you.
Right. Well, allegedly that thing's in range to get punched. We know we're very good at punching because of all the upgrades we've done. We're going to bleed off all this heat, so let's do this. Eat this.
Locked on for physical attack.
Ooh, nasty. Didn't quite
Target
kill it
taking
though.
critical hit.
Ready for orders.
Commander? I'm there.
Because it's unsteady, it's lost all its evasion. So we are going to multi-target A and B. Doesn't matter which one is which. Let's just go.
Engaging multiple targets.
Goodbye, little mech. And hopefully goodbye, Scorpion.
Target
Outstanding.
destroyed.
Mission successful.
Hooray! Again, Darius's intelligence was completely wrong. It was not a heavy mech. It was a medium mech. No one got injured. Nothing got damaged. Everyone got some kills. That's 2 out of 3 parts of a Centurion now. Were there any weapons with a plus on them that we might want to pick up? Scroll all the way down, look for special mods like the arm mods or the gyro. Nothing like that. So I think we'll just get a locust. That's another thing to sell for a few 100,000. Confirm. And we got pretty much everything. Excellent.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Select it. It's worth 128,000. Go to the store and sell it. Now it's worth 163. Sell that. Upgrade our mech warriors with all the experience. Nothing.
Yes, Commander.
Nothing.
Waiting for orders.
You do indirect fire. Yes. -1 indirect fire penalty. This is what we need on this
Training
person.
confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
You get nothing. Recoil penalty. Base hit.
Training
Thank you.
complete.
Right, I think that'll do it for this episode. I'm not sure what we'll do in the next episode. I'm not sure we'll do this priority storyline mission. We might hang out in this system and do some more of these contracts because these are quite lucrative. There's tons and tons of salvage available, and I would quite like to get back up to 6 months before we go for this because it is 25 days away. We'll see if we can get any more mechs and cool equipment to put on them. So until we meet again for that, do take very good care of yourself. I will chat to you again very soon.